Hey, what's happening, little gamers? It's your guy Bryce at Electronic Gamers Night, and I am actually playing Fortnite on my Nintendo Switch, which I'm gonna be honest, I just don't do that very often anymore. I'm normally on my PlayStation for Fortnite, but in honor of the Nintendo Switch 2, I am reminiscing on just like how much of a struggle it is for the Switch to run this game. So the original Switch, we all know that the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo in general, and fans will argue this, they don't want to have like good graphics. They don't care about good graphics. All they care about is the game fun. Fortnite is fun. A lot of Nintendo Switch games are fun. Do graphics matter? Yes and no. Definitely yes and no. Now for everybody who's of the opinion that a game can be fun without having good graphics, yes, that is true. Like look at Minecraft. Look at anything like Roblox or Minecraft. Those games pixelated out the wazoo. That's their gimmick. Fortnite here, resolution-wise, on the PlayStation, things are crisp. It's gotten to the point that you can actually see individual blades of grass on here, on the Nintendo Switch. But the Nintendo Switch 2, we might get to the point where the Nintendo Switch 2 has the power of a PS4 processor. Now, you're telling me that I might be able to carry around a PS4 in my pocket? I mean, technically, you could have done that with the PSP. But if the Nintendo Switch gets up to that level, that's some nice progression. I appreciate that. Way to go, Nintendo. And now, I would never say that I'm like a die-hard anything fan, because I like the PlayStation. I love the Switch. I love my PlayStation. I love the Switch. I play Xbox occasionally. I've got gaming systems that, like, for a lot of people, I've got gaming systems older than a lot of you guys. Let's put it that way. Heck, just the other day I found my old school Game Boy Classic, the brick. And when I tell you that thing, I had a blast on that thing. I still have it. I can't play it anymore. Unfortunately, it just got to the point that it stopped working. But the point of that is that thing, its graphics are awful. But some of my best gaming memories are on that system. Now, have I outgrown it? Yes, I most definitely certainly have. Does that mean that the Nintendo Switch 2 should try to keep up with the times and just keep its software up to date? Make sure that its resolution is like 1080p, 4K everything? No. I'm not going to tell you it needs all that. But if Nintendo ever does do a next-gen console, a real next-gen console, nothing that is handheld, because a handheld system like the Nintendo Switch, which is a handheld system, that right there can run off of these lower quality, because, you know, you're not expecting to have high quality visuals on that. But let's say that you have a home console, something that is going to get hooked up to a TV, is not going to be drug around in your pocket, is not fragile, then yes, I would expect for like PlayStation to finally put in some resolution work. Will that day come? Eventually. I don't think Nintendo's silly enough to like keep it the way things are going. Like, that's not gonna be, living things out in the past is not gonna be the way of the future for Nintendo. Eventually they're gonna have to catch up. They've been in the console wars and they've been able to keep up off of our nostalgia. Like, I need you guys to realize that for everybody who says that the Nintendo Switch is just as good as a system as the PlayStation or Xbox and they outsell them with all this and out that, no, they don't. They really don't. The only reason they outsell and they keep up is because gamers, like hardcore gamers, die-hard Nintendo gamers, will actually keep up with all that stuff, and they will make sure that they buy several of these consoles. So yeah, those systems are surviving off of Nintendo fans. These are not your everyday little kid who's like getting mom and dad to buy them systems. No, these are grown men and women who make grown men and women money, and they are spending all their money on Nintendo products. These are the type of people who are keeping Nintendo afloat. That, and Nintendo has great, I mean great relationships with third-party game developers, which is good for them. It's working for them. But at the same time, we all know that's not going to last forever. That's just not going to work out forever. So in the future, eventually, one day, Nintendo is going to come out with an actual console. And that console is probably going to be your next, like, PlayStation 6 level, PlayStation 7, or Xbox whatever. Because Xbox doesn't know how to, like, name their consoles properly. But, okay, this brings me to my true point of, like, making this video today. The Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, my main point of this video today. The Nintendo Switch 2 has a huge flaw that I feel like a lot of people are overlooking because of their Nintendo fandom. Like, they love the Nintendo to the point that they won't let you say a word about it. And every time I bring this up online, I always get somebody who's like, well, that's not going to happen. That'll never happen. Nintendo wouldn't let that happen. You're dumb for even thinking about it. But the fact of the matter is, I've noticed a problem, and I'm going to talk about it, dang it. The magnetic Joy-Cons. I'm concerned that those magnetic Joy-Cons are not going to be as strong as, like, everybody thinks there's going to be. There's a company that made a demo for a case. And on that case, it has a little clamp that, like, snaps over the Joy-Con. Like, it's holding the Joy-Con in place. And I'm just like, why would it need that? Why would a company that, like, has had the Nintendo Switch for a while, has had time to realize, you know what, this thing has a problem. Maybe we need to come up with a solution for it before it launches. So yeah, so this video came out and it shows the script, and now Nintendo has put out their video today, and it's a really nice video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. The Nintendo Switch 2 looks great, but it kind of confirmed my fear. On the inside of the Switch, on the inside of it, where the Joy-Con snaps in, is a fragile little dongle, the male piece of this charger that would charge the Joy-Con. And I'm looking at that, and I know that, like, a responsible adult might not have problems with this. But I personally have an 11-year-old who is the clumsiest thing in the world. If you drop your Switch, if you are too rough with your Switch, I could totally see this little piece breaking. And I'm not one to, like, call Nintendo out on it. I'm not saying it's a flaw. I just feel like it needs to be addressed, and we need to talk about it like it's a concern. And I don't know if they can actually fix it in time, though, because they're about ready to launch this thing. So I don't know if that's a real problem or not. It might be the next Joy-Con drift issue, which everybody's saying drift is going to be taken care of with the Nintendo Switch 2, but we've heard nothing about that yet. I don't know. I'm concerned, and I really want the Nintendo Switch 2 to be something that everybody enjoys, and I personally will be able to get not one, not two, I'm buying 3 just for my family. Me, myself, and the wife. Me, the wife, the boy, he's going to need one too. So we're all getting Nintendo Switch 2s when they come out. But at the same time, I'm also going to be working with you guys, hopefully, because we're going to try our best in 2025 to grow the EGN community. And we're going to try our best to make sure that, like, we get more people in here and we get better chances of building and growing a community and actually using our funds to get more things for you guys. So just like with this game right here, if you guys were to help us out, as a community, we use my supporter creator code, which is IndieEGN. It is on the screen right now. If you want to be a part of the EGN Nation and you want to help us out, use that supporter creator code. The more of you guys who use that supporter creator code means that I can buy better prizes for you guys. Oh, you're up the hill. Okay. I can buy better prizes for you guys, and we can actually do stuff. Like, we can have bigger tournaments. I can buy better prizes for these tournaments. And we can actually, like, you know, game together more. So you guys are going to hear a lot more from me in 2025. I've got another video coming out soon. We're going to be talking about how to make bird gummy bears from Fortnite. So this has been Bryce at Electronic Gamers Night. I have to get to work. I've got to go edit a video. And then I also need to make sure that the kid gets dinner tonight. Because, you know, I'm the chef around here. I got to get dinner started. So this has been Bryce at Electronic Gamers Night. I am out of here, and I will see you guys later. Deuces.